Happy New Year to everyone. We're going to do our first video of the year. I'm actually also testing some new equipment that I have. So let's start by taking a look at the latest information we have. We got another software update last night, and we are now on 2020.48.30. And let's look at the release notes. And a couple of things. I've gotten several updates lately, so I've gotten a bunch of updates. So let's see what we have here. The release notes and improvements. We did get a new game, second new game, and with Solitaire, a third new game. So we have 3 new games. Boombox, in case you didn't know, which is the external speakers, that actually I've been having fun with. Been playing the ice cream truck, some emissions noises that I won't go into a whole lot, and just been having a really good time with it and enjoying it. It's fun, and you can even put have one sound on it for when I use summon, the summon feature, and it works really nice. So I like that too. Driving visualization improvements. The first thing you may want to notice right here is that you could see the entire car here, and you could see it actually says the word frunk and here, so open, and front, trunk over there closed. So it's got all those. Few other things of note. And let me try here. I don't know if you could see, but the visualization, you see the blinking light here, my directional signal. And let's see if I put the lights on. I'm assuming we'll see the lights also, but let's try it. And there they are. The lights go on. So the visualizations are really neat. Again, the car, you can see this takes up a lot more of the space than it used to. The signs, the street signs, the speed limit signs, the traffic lights, everything is much more vibrant and larger, etc. On the bottom along here, there are some other changes, and you can see those changes are the camera is now down here, and really easy to get to. The wipers are down here. No longer do you have to scroll to get to your windshield wipers. And I think those are the main things here that have changed on those visualizations. So that's pretty interesting. I'll show you in a minute as you're driving. This is all different up here too, with park, drive, reverse, etc. being over here. The speed that you're going is smaller now. You can see it right over here. So the speed will be smaller. And I'm going to just call it the blue circle, the Tesla wheel, would be here in the middle. So my opinion is it's getting everything very ready for FSD, for full service driving, which I was hoping I'd be able to see by now. But anyway, I'm sure they're just being careful and making sure. Scheduled departure time, there's some improvements in there. Emissions testing mode, all you have to do is see the photo to kind of get a pretty good idea of what this is all about. Supercharger display improvements. It now shows the number of available stalls at the supercharger, and we'll take a look at that in a second. And vehicle information is no longer, there's no longer the T up here, if you remember the letter T, so you have to go where I am now, which is by going on the car. T is removed, so you just have to tap control software, which is where I am right now. So there's a bit of a look at what we have. Maybe we'll take a little bit of a drive and see things, how they now look, if they're different, etc. So let's get out of that, and we'll travel a bit. So here we go. So I am getting ready, and first of all we'll go in reverse here, And nothing very new there, but you're going to see in a second the colors. Even here, you'll start seeing yellows also. Right there, you could see a shimmer of the brake lights right there. So you could see some red lights right there as we're on hold. So let's go down this way and see what we could find. And here we go. So, as you could see, I don't know if you could tell on the camera here, the yellow, but it clearly shows yellow. And let me get this out of the way. And now it's showing, there's no line in the middle of the road, but if you notice, they're showing the line here. So again, opinion is they're getting this very ready for full service driving. Notice the stop sign is, it just pops more to you than it used to. And I'm going to go ahead and put it into cruise. So you can see the steering wheel's up here. I'll put it in cruise. And again, it's going to stop shortly. I do have full service driving on this. And let's take a look here. And as we come, again, you'll see the stop sign being more visible. It is showing other cars, and I've noticed like bicycles and people, it does show them really a whole lot more. We'll go this way. You should be able to see some automobiles on the left side as well as here on the right. Not always, I noticed. I don't know if you saw the speed limit sign there, but it clearly much easier to see. And we'll head up here to this stop sign. Now a car just went past me on this lane and we really didn't see that. So unfortunately that's still somewhat of an issue. And we're at a stop sign here. I'll go one more stop sign and we'll see if there's anything that we could see. Again, I'm using cruise control. You could see it showing there is a double line here. Here comes the car on my left, and you saw it just pop up for a second. So it's showing the trash containers, and I think I'll make a left up here and kind of test it a little bit more. Here's the stop sign. Actually, why don't we go take a look at this traffic light ahead? Let's see what that looks like, and we'll give you a bit of a spin on that, and then we'll turn around. So you see there is a car in front of us, and you can see the red here indicating the traffic light is red, and you could see the vision of these arrows so much more better than it had been in the past. So we're going to go ahead and make a left turn here and watch the traffic signals here, how much better you'll be able to see these when we do make the turn. So I'll probably edit out some of this so you don't have to watch us just sitting here for the turn. And then we'll have a little bit of fun as we end this little trip with perhaps taking one last look at Santa for the season. So we're about to make this left turn again. It's just so much more brighter. The screen is clearly wider here, as you could tell, than it used to be. And you can see what's along the top here. My cruise control set, the speed limit that it sees right now, my speed, and again the park, reverse, neutral, and drive. So and these cars, you can kind of see it really shows them a little bit crisper, a little bit clearer than they were. And if you want, you can. Right here, my brake light is on, and you can see my left directional signal blinking here. I'm not going to do it right now, but you can also see the windows opening and closing on the sides of the car. So let me get rid of that. Anyway, let's move on. I hopefully delayed some of your time there. So let's see. I don't know if you saw those lights, but as vibrant and as popping, which is the word I'll use for this, as could be. I've now gone into Autopilot, and so we'll take Autopilot down to this next traffic light, and we'll make a left there, so you could see even those lines, how smooth and good they are. So I'm going to come off of Autopilot to make this particular turn. And here we are. And so again, look at those lines, how clear, crisp they are. The traffic lights, you could see them there all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it shows all 5 lights. I'm not sure why it's showing them blinking. These two are arrows. The lights directly in front of me are both arrows. These 3 are solid lights. So the cars are taking off here on my right. We can't. On the left, you could see from time to time cars on the left. So again, I think it is getting ready. People are easier to see on here now, as are bicycles and other things. The road cones for construction now stick out more when you're driving, so even that's better. So really a lot of work. I would say the visualizations for sure. A lot of fun with the holiday update, with the boombox, the games, outside sounds, etc. So all that's kind of nice. And you can see a car's just come up to me here. And let me see if I could show, I get rid of that. I'm going to try to show the window going down. I don't think you could see it on there. But anyway, trust me, you'll be able to see the windows heading down. So I will have to edit this, and here we go. We'll make this turn. You heard the chime to signify that the light had turned green. That actually has been working much better. Right after they did it, it really didn't work all that well, but now it does work better. And take a look at these lights. The lights turning, and you can see it kind of glowing. So it's more or less glowing there, which is kind of nice. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to veer to the right and then just go around this large circle and end the video. But hopefully this is of interest to you. And there's the chime. Again, that's been working almost flawlessly with the last 2 updates. So let's see here. I'll soon put it on Autopilot on this road. It actually works pretty good, but I want to show you the on the side here. You'll be able to see the markings. Again, yellow here when I was close to that curb, and on the right you see the bicycle path. There's another lane here on the right, and it shows it really well when it's there. So let's see what happens here. Again, nothing really major right here, except that speed limit sign. Again, you can really see it looks almost larger, if that could be the case. And we'll keep going just a little bit further here, and then I won't bore you much more. There's a speed limit sign coming up. Get ready, take a look, and again, clear, easy to see, easy to read. Everything about it is nice. And even, this is your little surprise, I'm going to go ahead and turn on Santa mode, and you'll see a much better display here from Santa mode. So ho ho ho, and there you go. We are now in Santa mode. You could see Santa's sleigh, his reindeer, the snow. See the yellow marking here where I'm close to a curb on the left here. And if it shows a car, it's kind of interesting. It'll show it as reindeer. There's a car to my left, but it didn't show it. But it actually shows the cars on the road as reindeer coming by. Let's check it here. I'll try to see if I could find, I'll turn right here. And let's see, here's a car. Let's see. Did you see the reindeer there? There's another car over here, but yep. So the car shows reindeer. So if you want to have some fun, I recommend you do that. Again, Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll see you. I'm hoping that the next time I do a video, it will be a full service driving video. There's a car up here on the right. Let me just see if we get a little shot of a reindeer. We did not. But anyway, take care. Just before I end this particular video, I had promised you, oh, there's Santa again, by the way, in the door lock, which I like that. That's a little bit easier to use. We had mentioned a change that was made where you can now see the supercharger stalls, how many are available, etc. And so as you can see here, it's showing me all the stalls. In this case, it's about a 100-mile area, but you can see in Cincinnati, this particular stall has 2 available, 6, 5, 4, 7, etc. So that is one of the new things that we have in all these updates. So now I'm done. So thank you very much for watching.